probably looking at this and you're probably wondering, what the hell just happened here? The last time we looked, McLaren were on 1 point. Why have they gained 30? What's happened here then? Why have McLaren gained 30 points? Why are Red Bull now so far off Ferrari? And also, why is Lewis Hamilton now in 3rd place? Well, to be completely honest with you, I don't really know how to explain it. I updated this game, first game what to update, and I came back and there was no save files. I didn't have any save files. Now, the thing is, right, there is one save file. We're not doing it today, this is not what this video is, as you can probably tell. But we had one save file that I kind of knew wasn't going to be a thing that existed because I forgot to save it. And it was running off the autosave, and then I'd since played both this one and my personal Aston Martin, you know, my personal save file with McLaren, so I didn't actually, so I knew. So like I kind of knew that, you know, the Red Bull save with Nicholas Latifi getting a race win wouldn't still be around, but for some reason my Aston Martin save file wasn't around, and those are my personal McLaren save files. So there's been a few changes. For us as a team, everything is exactly the same. We've got all the same upgrades on the car. Everything for us is pretty much the same. The only changes that have happened is the Bahrain Grand Prix was won by Charles Leclerc. Carlos Sainz was in 2nd, with then Sergio Perez in 3rd and Max Verstappen in 4th. Jeddah. Basically what happened was my game got reset. For some reason there was no save file. I was going to stream this last Tuesday. Twitch knows about this because we redone it all. Twitch got the first 4 rounds. Twitch got the first Twitch got the first 5 rounds again. We did like 5 rounds on the stream. Jeddah happened, and let's just say Jeddah got a bit strange. Because the winner of the race was Lewis Hamilton. Esteban Ocon took 2nd and Pierre Gasly took 3rd. Charles Leclerc finished 4th, Sergio Perez was 5th, Daniel Ricciardo was in 6th, and Carlos Sainz was 7th. We got a nice P13 and P15, solid race master, but Max Verstappen DNF'd from the race, along with Guan Yu Zhou and Mick Schumacher. Mick Schumacher just sort of stopped on the track, I don't know what happened to him. Max Verstappen collided with Charles Leclerc on lap 2, spun out, crashed into the wall and his front wing went flying across the middle of the track, which then brought out the safety car for that race. So that then brought out the full course safety car. Full course safety car came out on lap 2. Full course safety car went in beginning of lap 5. Near the end of lap 5, to put it bluntly, near the end of lap 5, Zhou Guan Yu went for a nice spin. Kind of just lost the car a bit going around the corner, spun out. And then both Williams crashed into him. Fernando Alonso crashed into him. Valtteri Bottas collided with him. Daniel Ricciardo collided with him. And I believe Mick Schumacher also collided with him. So it was like a 7 or 8 car pile-up. It was a crazy race. So that kind of happened. The Australian Grand Prix happened. And it was all pretty normal. Everything's as you'd expect. You know, everything is as you would expect it to be. All normal. The Italian Grand Prix, however, Not normal at all. It was a wet race. It was a crazed wet race. It was a crazy wet race, and let's just say it started off all nice and dry, but then it kind of became wet and all intermediate weather. Became wet intermediate weather. And let's just say things didn't go too well, because as you may notice, Max Verstappen, P11, Sergio Perez, P14. Basically the Red Bulls decided, it's raining. Should we pit for intermediate tyres? No, we should not. We should stay out on the hard tyres and finish the race on the hard tyre. Even though it definitely wasn't hard tyre weather. So Christian Horner kind of fluffed up the strategy a little there. And Barcelona, Max Verstappen back on top form with his first win of the season. With his first race win of the season, just behind Carlos Sainz and Sergio Perez completing the podium. And we now come here to the Spanish Grand Prix, the Grand Prix I was at. Number of drivers there, we'll try to do that. But everything should be the same. The only change I've made to us as a team is I brought in Theo Pourchaire a little bit earlier to the team. He's been brought in just a little bit earlier to the team. Oh, Seb has a development point. Do a bit better at braking. There we go, Seb. Good. The only difference was I brought Pourchaire in round 1 as opposed to Imola or Miami or wherever I brought him in beforehand. Huh. Stroll's contract will expire in less than a year. That's interesting. I think that's, do you know... Oh, do you know... I was like, why is Stroll's contract expire in less than a year? I know exactly why Stroll's contract expires in less than a year. Because nobody knows what Lawrence Stroll's contract is. Apart from Lawrence Stroll. So Frontier have just said, yeah, his contract's expiring this year, even though it isn't. Because they don't know when it expires, because they don't have anyone. But if I'm honest, Stroll, you're getting replaced. Potentially. I don't know if he's open to negotiations, but I've got a plan. I have a plan. Valtteri Bottas is open to negotiations. Actually. If I waited and did detailed scouting, I'd know how much Alfa Romeo are paying him. That's annoying. When I replace Lance Stroll, you're going to be bring in for 3 seasons. Your salary... boss ass. It's going to be a big one. It's going to cost 900 grand to break Lance Stroll's contract. Good lord. I'm going to try offer him... We'll offer him 12 million. See if that's enough. A 12 mil contract. See what he thinks to that. See what Bottas thinks to a good old 12 mil annual salary contract. I don't know what Seb's earning, I'm going to be honest. It must be a load of ridiculous money. Seb must be earning ridiculous money. A bit like Alonso next year must be earning ridiculous money. So, let's just offer him 12 million. We'll see what he thinks of this. There you go, a 12 million contract. You don't... Do we want a race target bonus? Yeah, finish a minimum of 19th, Bottas, and we'll give just... Finish a minimum of 19th and I'll give you £1 million. Basically, you beat one Williams and I'll give you £1 million. Beat one Williams, you get $1 million. Hello, Els. Hello. What we doing? We're replacing Lance Stroll, potentially. If someone accepts the contract I'm offering him. This may be stupid and this may be silly. Just straight up offering him $1 million just for finishing 19th, because we're pretty much most likely going to be giving out $1 million to Bottas every race. But you know what? That's what we're going to do. We're going to offer him $1 million just to finish 19th. See what he thinks to this contract. Sending proposals to Bottas. He's declined it. The race target bonus is neutral. He does not like 12 million. Okay. We'll offer him 4 seasons. Oh, we're going to offer him 20 million. 20 million annual salary, Bottas. We're going to break. We are going to bankrupt Aston Martin as a team with Valtteri Bottas' contract. We're going to offer him 10 mil. We're going to offer him 10 million over what we just offered him. A $22 million contract. I know I just said 20 million, but fuck it. 22 million, add 10 million on top. His monthly salary is 2 million almost. I don't know what Seb's earning. I also don't know what Bottas is earning at Alpha. But this is some colossal money. $22 million annual salary for Valtteri Bottas. Contract declined. What's wrong with you now? You want a starting bonus. For God's sakes, Bottas. Fine, you can have a starting bonus, you frickin' spook. Fine, you can have a starting bonus, Bottas. Fuck's sake. You needy bastard, Bottas. I'll give him $1 million just to walk in the door. We'll give Valtteri Bottas straight up 1 million to walk in the door, and then we'll give him 1.5 million race target. Now, we'll give him 1.5 mil maybe just for walking in the door. Depends on money and shit. We'll basically just go until our money reaches maximum. We're going to have no money left in a second. There we go. Oops. That'll be our maximum money. We should be left with 760 cents by the end of Bottas's contract. Like some sort of sentient madman. We're going to be left with 760 cents. Also, we're going to pay him 1.5 million if you can finish 19th. I hope he agrees to this. Nah, 1.6. Don't like odd numbers, I've decided. I've decided I don't like odd numbers. 1.6 million, just for finishing 19th. What do you think, Bottas? What do you think? Contract accepted! Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Bottas's contract cost us 17 million. I had 2 million. I am now $18 million in debt. Oh dear. I'm now $18 million in debt. Whoops. We're earning... How much money are we earning? 2 million a month. Oh dear. Board confidence. The board have lost complete confidence in me. Probably because I've just spent all of our money on Valtteri Bottas and our $17 million contract. That's not great. I'm not gonna lie, that's not great. Our facilities are finished. Scouting department is done. Gearbox is in poor condition for both cars. Okay, we'll change the engine over. Good. We'll change the gearbox over. There we go. The gearbox. There we go. Perfection. We are on 15 mil now, so you know, we've made a bit of money back. All things considered. All things considered, we've made a bit of money back, all things considered. Up and coming driver. I can't sign an up and coming driver team, Mr. Fred. I don't have the money for that. I'm in debt quite massively because we signed Bottas. Anyway, same rules are going to apply as normal. I'm going to do the practice over on Twitch and then we'll rejoin YouTube for qualifying. But I'll let David Croft introduce the circuit first. Then we'll edit out practice and shit. I'll let David Croft kind of explain my circuit though. The circuit I was at, which I may point out where I was during qualifying.
Has cranked up the heat over Barcelona. The first Grand Prix held here was won by Nigel Mansell after a wheel-to-wheel battle with Ayrton Senna. But who will follow in his footsteps this weekend? Long straights and medium speed turns dominate here, but there's something else to watch out for at Barcelona. The air currents are strong and unpredictable, and they'll be giving aerodynamic components a real run for their money this weekend. We might still be early in the season, but that doesn't mean we can sit back and relax. Everything is up for grabs, and nothing is certain at this stage. What will happen this weekend? Only time will tell.
So, oh good, it's going to rain on Friday. But I would have taken some fucking rain when I was there. On any day. Literally any fucking day I would have taken some fucking rain. I would have taken any rain on the day I was there. Fucking hell. Like, I would have taken rain any day of the week. Any fucking day of the week. So like, when I went there, to the Spanish Grand Prix, it was like 90. It was like really fucking stupidly hot. It was like what, 40? The warmest day was race day on Sunday. It was like 47 degrees outside, which was fucking ridiculous. 47 was ridiculous. Qualifying day Saturday was like 39. FP1, FP2 on the Friday practice days were about 37. I think the coldest day was the media day on Thursday when it was like 31 degrees. That was the coldest day of the entire week. That was the coldest day of the entire week. It really wasn't. I would genuinely have taken any amount of rain. Literal garbage, but hey.
We'll be kicking off today with the final practice before moving on to the qualifying session. Time and time again, we see just how little separates the drivers as they complete their qualifying laps. Those who have pushed that little bit harder during qualifying can be rewarded with a grid place that sets them apart from their competitors going into the race. Strap yourselves in. This is Formula One.
It's time, ladies and gentlemen, for qualifying. And practice 1. Well, Valtteri Bottas was 5th. Pierre Pourchaire, respectable 12th. Practice 2. Valtteri Bottas was 12th. Sebastian Vettel was 18th. Practice 3. Valtteri Bottas 12th. Sebastian Vettel 17th. 45% confidence for Seb. Yeah. That final run out for Seb wasn't very good at all. And your car setup is untested, but we know you're bad on the straights. We'll put that to be there. See what he thinks to that. We'll see what he thinks to that.
Radio check. Radio check. Copy. Okay, should be green now.
Okay. There you go, Bottas. There you go. Be the first man out on track and get your lapping. You were not the first man out on track, but Schumacher was. Bring him round. I'll bring that page up because that's the most useful page for this. Purple. Purple. It was purple for a second anyway. Well, for a second sector for Bottas. Lol. No, never mind. It was purple for about 0.2 femtoseconds. Valtteri Bottas tops the table. No, he doesn't. He's in second now. Let's chuck that. Chuck them on both drivers. Because we are going to have to both go out again, I reckon. Seb almost definitely will. Bottas, questionably. But Seb's a definite.
Sounds like there's been a crash. Let's take a closer look. Now we see the Williams here.
Lil. Nicholas Latifi!
There's the crash.
Oh my god. Nicholas Latifi's
And
crashed in
that was a
exactly the
bitter
same
blow
way.
for the team. And it may have really...
Interestingly, Nicholas Latifi's crashed in the exact same way that both Red Bulls crashed. In FP3, they both crashed the same corner. Interesting. There you go, please, Seb. There you go. So you guys will boss house. I don't think you need to. Because I think you're pretty much safe. Bottas is pretty much safe into Q2, I reckon. I mean, Tsunoda could make it out, and Perez will definitely make it out, but I think Bottas is pretty much in Q2 anyway. I'll send him out. And let him improve. Maybe it's at a slightly better time. Which he does not do, because he's gone yellow. He's slower. Well, Seb does go quicker in the second sector. Which is what he needs. That is what Seb needs to do. Seb needs to go quicker. Come on then. That's a marginal improvement from Seb. Bottas improves his position to P12. A very nice lap from a Valtteri Bottas that was. And I think Valtteri Bottas might have just secured. Yep. Unless something really weird happens, where every single driver does a better time, including the Williams to outperform Bottas. I think Bottas is into Q2. Sebastian Vettel goes out in Q1 for Valtteri Bottas. Sits there in P13 in Q1. Very nice. And that's with a bad setup as well. Jeez, Bottas, jeez. That's with a bad setup as well. Out we go then, out we go.
Ready, check. Green light, green light.
Send him out immediately. Well, let Bottas be the first person out there to give him a nice solid run out. And we'll bring up that page because that page is a lot more useful. During quality, because all the other pages don't necessarily give me his timings. This one does. You must be joking. Bottas isn't going to get into Q3. If he does, I'll be very surprised. I'll make a bold prediction actually. If Bottas gets into Q3, around the circuit to Catalonia, they will quit streaming. That is a legitimate thing that I will do. I mean, so far he's into Q3, but nobody else set a time, so you know. He's not in Q3. He's in P12 now. Which is the highest grid spot we've achieved all season, so there is that. So hello, Bottas has gone quicker. Hello, hello, hello. Quicker again. La-di-da, Bottas, la-di-da. He's gone green and green. It was a marginal improvement. It wasn't enough of an improvement to claim P11 from Lando, but it was an improvement nonetheless. It was an improvement nonetheless.
Good session.
Very good, decent session. Bottas ultimately finishes P13 on the day. Not bad. That's not bad. It's a good session. From Valtteri. Good session from Valtteri, that was. Very good session.
It's race day with the teams and drivers ready and raring to go.
Aston Martin were on target for qualifying. Now it's up to them to defy expectations for the race itself. Haas proved quite resourceful during qualifying. That puts them in a very good position to make the most of this race start. The weather is very overcast here, and teams are staring at the sky watching for the first sign of rain. Strategies might have to be quite flexible going into today's race.
Well, Formula One is back in Barcelona, and the teams have got their work cut out for them.
Rain? I could do with some fucking rain. We got pole position in the end. Charles Leclerc in the end took pole position. Hey. Ooh, free stop strategy. Mediums, soft. And I reckon Bottas could make. Bottas could probably make that strategy work. I think Bottas could probably make that strategy work. What's that one? I think Bottas can make that strategy work.
The drivers have now taken position on the grid, and it's looking like a cloudy day. And there's Valtteri Bottas. With their starting position in the back 10, they'll have their work cut out for them. And for the second driver, it's Sebastian Vettel. Slower than most yesterday, so today they'll be starting from the bottom half of the grid. Everything's been building to this. One of the oldest races on the Formula One calendar. This is the Spanish Grand Prix. It's lights out, and away we go.
Away we go.
Let's make sure we keep them behind.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
That's it.
Oh.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position. Here's the replay. Taking a look again, it involves Sebastian Vettel.
Yeah, I saw that perfectly again. That's a great replay. I saw it perfectly. Oh, he's fighting Lando. Look at him. Valtteri Bottas is having a right scrap for Lando.
Stay cool, man. You did a good job.
McLaren gain a position.
Use energy.
Understood.
On you go, Bottas. On you go. Seb's at this point. Seb's just kind of stuck behind his friend at this point. Max Verstappen now leads from Charles Leclerc. So Leclerc's pole position, he's not exactly doing pole. Max Verstappen has taken the Grand Prix lead and the Grand Prix victory's over. choo.
Defend.
Yeah, copy. That's fine.
DRS enable.
Defend a little bit. I've kind of just been focusing on Bottas kind of really a lot. What's Seb doing? Go for it, Seb. Yeah, you go for it, Seb.
You can use energy.
Yeah.
Ooh! Well, Stroll's getting a bit cheeky around there, isn't he?
Energy if you need it.
Copy.
Come on now. Eek.
No saving required.
Copy.
You're good to push.
Copy.
Push a little bit, Bottas. Push a little bit. Seb, ooh. Overtake, Seb. Overtake.
Aston Martin with a great play there. They've moved up a place. Let's see what
Hey.
happened there. So this was the Aston Martin.
There you go, Seb.
They take advantage and muscle their way through. Excellent work.
Save fuel.
Copy.
Is that a new race position for Haas? Let's have a look.
What happened there then?
Just focus on the Haas.
Nice bit of DRS for Mick. And gets a nice, solid, clean overtake.
We have low battery.
Yeah.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
Let's focus.
Nice Stroll's literally just gone around the other side of the DRS.
A position gained for Alfa Romeo. We can take
What
a look
happened there
now.
then?
Now let's have a look. It's Lance Stroll.
Good lord, he's overtaking 4 drivers.
And they get past, which moves them up a position.
That's sort of madness, he's overtaking 4 drivers in
to
one
charge up.
stitch.
Copy.
Go on then.
You can use energy. Use energy. You can use energy.
Okay.
Valtteri Bottas and DRS. Oh, you didn't quite get it.
We need to charge DRS.
Yeah.
We've really caught up to Lando actually. Lando's kind of just done a wild. He was at 5 seconds up the road and now he's just here. Push, push.
Use overtake.
Copy.
Lance Stroll's got past Lando. Ooh. Doody doo. Seb's going to join this fight at some point. Lord knows when. Leclerc and Max Verstappen still fighting for the race win. There we go. Send off against Daniel Ricciardo, please.
Yeah, take it easy.
Push it a little bit less because we want the tyres to last. Shows of rain. 5%. The forecast is 70% accurate. That's not bad.
Haas with an overtake. Let's take a look at the replay.
What am I doing then?
Right, watch this. There's Schumacher.
Clean, solid DRS overtake. Oh, Bottas was getting DRS off Stroll's 1.1 seconds up the road. But I'll take it because they helped him keep Ricciardo behind him. So I'll take it.
You've got loads of energy.
Yeah.
Use energy if you need.
Yeah, copy.
Aston Martin with a great play there. They've moved up a place. Let's take a closer look. So this was the Aston Martin.
I'm going to pay Bottas 1.5 mil just for spinning. Bottas is going to get paid 1.5 mil for spinning. The I only have one set of mediums. I can't do the double medium strap. I'll do the medium stop. Well, the medium's got down to Pirelli, that's nice. Try to do a one stop on 7 then.
Bastion, pit lane.
Copy. Use pit limiter.
Patrick Bottas. Possibly going to overtake Alex Albon there. Oh, nice clean stop, lads. Nice clean stop. Good, solid, clean stop. Nicholas Latifi's 35 seconds behind. Go TV doing Go TV things. Yep. Go TV going and doing Go TV things. Stappen leads the way by 1.5 seconds to Leclerc. Looking strong. And Latifi, well, he's about to win the Nicholas Latifi race. He's about to win the Nicholas Latifi race. Nicholas Latifi is genuinely about to win the race of... How many laps can Nicholas Latifi go home? Before everybody overtakes him, race. How long have you been deploying for?
We just need to charge up.
Copy.
And there's an overtake from Williams.
Yeah. We're not passing apparently. Seb says Bottas cannot pass apparently. Now Alex Albon's 1.7 seconds away.
Looks like there's been a lockup.
Use overtake.
All good.
Ooh. Hello.
Oh, and that's
What
a
happened
crash.
here then?
Let's have a look. Now here we see Max Verstappen. And that's an off, and a big off.
He's done it again. Same corner he crashed an FP3 and he's gone off again. No full course safety car though.
I think there's been a lockup. Let's take a look at the replay. Now here we see Max Verstappen. It's a lockup, and that could be costly. Sounds like we've had a spin. We can take a look now. Let's take another look. There we have Joe. What a spin!
Box.
Okay, box.
We're up 50 then. Valtteri Bottas comes in to the pit lane. Before he stop. And the soft tyres have gone on. And it is a Ferrari 1-2 with Charles Leclerc up front, Carlos Sainz and Sergio Perez 11 seconds down the run. Max Verstappen, well, he locked up the previous lap, and is now behind both Mercs. In comes Alex Albon with a bit of a slow stop. A bit of a slow stop, but he manages to hold P17. Nicholas Latifi there. For some reason deciding the best course of action is to overtake a McLaren who he's not even in a race with, he's not even fighting that McLaren. God knows what Nicholas Latifi is doing, Lord knows. Nicholas Latifi should be the GOAT, really.
Good job.
Ooh-wee. Look at that.
Stay cool, man. You're doing a good job.
And a new position just gained by Williams.
What am I doing with Valkyrie?
This is good. Come on.
What am I doing with Seb? I'm gonna one stop with Seb. Seb's on a one stop.
We've just had a car run wide. Oh, we've had a spin. Here's the replay. Daniel Ricciardo involved here. Oh dear, oh dear.
Lap 62 then. Seb just kind of, yeah. Push on fuel.
No saving required.
Copy.
Push on fuel, please.
Sounds like someone's locked up.
Do everything you can, mate.
Yep.
Go on, Bottas. Get Latifi. Yes.
This is good. Come on. Defend.
Copy that.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
Not a great race, Bottas, but hey. It's a new car, he's going to take some time adjusting to it. Six laps to go. Oh, because of 3 laps behind. Everyone up to Pierre Gasly is at least somewhat laps behind. Good lord. Yeah, Seb's made one stop work beautifully. Seb made the one stop work pretty damn well. Great day at the office, not gonna lie. Yeah, well, we are going to have to give up 1.5 million that we don't actually have right now. Because we're in debt to Bottas. Because he's finished 19th. Oh! What happened there then?
Safety car, safety car.
Lap 65 out of 66, and there was a full-course safety car.
Seems to have been a lockup. Let's see what happened there.
Someone's
Let's take
retired. Who's
another look.
retired?
There we have Joe. And yes,
Manu Joe's
that's
just
the
locked up.
lockup.
That doesn't seem like that kind of thing about a safety car. What's happened? Why's the safety car out? Who's
5 more
retiring?
laps. 5 more laps.
Oh, we did. Really? Really? May as well.
You can stop lift and coast.
Copy.
So we just need to push now.
Yeah.
This is the weird race. Race finishes under the safety car, most likely. And most likely... What a weird... Not entirely sure why it brought out a safety car, because it was so far off the circuit. Not the world's greatest safety car, is it? I mean, it's going to bunch up the grid. So as we go on to the last lap, Charles Leclerc leads the way.
So we're happy to let these guys cool a bit.
Yeah.
50 seconds ahead of his
So this
teammate,
is last lap, you can
Carlos
push
Sainz.
the tyres.
What on earth? Leclerc's 51 seconds ahead. Leclerc is the only driver behind Burt. Leclerc is literally the only driver driving behind Burt
I think
Mylander.
someone's run wide.
Literally the only driver driving behind Burt Mylander in a safety car is Charles Leclerc. Nobody else on the grid is even driving behind Burt Mylander. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. The grid slowly caught up, but we're going to finish the race before the grid actually finishes catching up, to be honest. Leclerc, I mean, Carlos Sainz hasn't even caught up to the safety car yet. It's just so odd. This is so odd. The weirdest race.
So that is checkered flag, but you can keep pushing.
Sorry, guys. Tough day.
What a great
Take all
day.
the
Let's take a closer look. And there it is. A win for Charles Leclerc.
There'll be celebrations tonight after a performance like that. They've done themselves and the team proud.
Leclerc, well, later on had a pretty dominant race. I don't know when he went to that position, but he was in that position for a while.
Nice checkered flag. Sorry about that. Good job of them. When you stop, it will be P1, wait 5 seconds, and then P0.
Well, that happened. What also happened is I'm giving away $1.5 million, which I don't have because I'm minus 12 in debt. Because Bottas finished 18th. And if he finishes minimum 19th or higher, he's getting $1.5 million. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, what if... I was about to say, what are we waiting on? All the drivers are finished. I was wondering then. This is a great race.
Sebastian Vettel with a comfortable result for his team here. Aston Martin had a good enough weekend, but there's still some margin for improvement here.
Yeah,
Yes, there
plenty
is.
for them to think about and strategize, and certainly a good enough result for now.
With the race wrapped up, the team is ranked in 9th in the constructor standings.
And massively in debt.
Grand Prix, make sure you join us at the renowned city circuit of Monaco. Prepare yourselves for one of the most legendary rounds of the season.
Where nobody really overtakes anybody because one is a man. Max Verstappen finished in P8. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. I transfer Valtteri Bottas to a team, but I don't get his points. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. I earn 2.5 million. I earn 2.5 mil. Oh no. So that's now 10 million in debt? No, 10 million in debt, isn't it? Board confidence checking. Look. Finances. Disappointed. Yep. Yep, the board have lost complete confidence in me. Your side pods on? Cool. You want to check in? Board confidence checking again? No, don't do that. You do one driver, that's doable. What else do you want? What's that? Now, what did I even say about board confidence checking exactly? Basically, the board are like, yeah, get out of debt in 2 months. And start to improve in 2 months, or I'm getting yeeted out the door. Oops. Well, I did spend 17 mil on Bottas. Oh dear. Mistakes. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made today. Mistakes were kind of made today. Mistakes were made. the mistakes we made. Haas apparently scored a point. Did they? Yeah. Did they? Did they? Oh yeah, Kevin Magnussen got 1 point. Lol. Alright then. Well, that was the thing. It's Rita. Thank you very much for the follow. But yeah, that race kind of happened. Also, this entire episode can happen. We are 12.6 million in there. Yeah, that happened.